Hi, Deb here. Today I wanted to talk about limiting beliefs, and I guess the question is, do you have them? Do you think you have them? And let me just preface it a little bit by, as you are looking around and you see people view the world very differently, and you might be saying, how can that be? You may have, attended the same performance or the same game or the same education or conference, and you and another person walk away with very different impressions of the event. And you might say, how can that be? Well, let me ask you this. Think about people. We all grow up with different filters, okay? Did you grow up rich or poor? Did you grow up in the city or the country? Were you an only child or one of many? Did you live with a single parent or both parents? Are you bilingual, multilingual, or do you only speak one language? Have you traveled outside your local area? Have you traveled around your country? Have you traveled to a different country? All of these things as you grow up continue to create the filter that you see the world through. Think of a camera that has different filters. You can put different filters on it, a rose color filter, a blue filter, one that just gives it kind of the edges make it a little blurry. Different filters are created through your experiences. So you and your spouse could have different filters. You and one of your siblings could have different filters. Even though you were raised in the same environment, you have different interactions. And that's why when they look at cloning, they talk about even if you clone somebody, they would be different because their experiences would be different. That would create different filters. So think about that. And now think about limiting beliefs. Do you have limiting beliefs? Let me ask you 3 questions. Do you believe that you could put an arrow right here on the soft spot of your throat, the pointy part of an arrow on the soft spot of your throat, right there, feel it right there. And do you believe that crushing that other end into a wall, that you can break that arrow without being hurt? Do you believe you could take a 5-foot rebar, the metal rod that they use in building buildings, that steel rod? Do you think you could take a rebar, put one end here and have another person put the other end on their throat, and then come together and bend that rebar without either one of you being hurt? Do you believe that you can walk on fire, red hot carpet of coals, in your bare feet and not be hurt? If you answered or no to any of those, you clearly have very limiting beliefs, and that's not your fault. Those are the filters that you were raised with. The filters that told you arrows are pointy, they shouldn't be next to your skin, they can hurt you. Filters that say fire is hot, it will burn you, you will get blisters, don't do it, stay away. Think about that. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can break an arrow with the soft spot of your throat. You can bend rebar with the soft part of your throat. And you can walk on fire without being burned. Red hot carpet of coals and not be burned at all. No blistering, no nothing. And here's how you do it. You do it through focus. You do it through belief. You do it through having a goal and achieving it. And I know it's possible because I did all of those things in one night with no injuries, no issues, no problems. And then I went and did it another time several months later, the same thing. You can do it. I've had my children do it. They were 10 and 12 at the time. They broke arrows with their throat. They bent rebar with their throat. And they walked on fire without getting injured. Talk about being schizophrenic as a mother, because you know that it's a good thing for them to do. But as a mother, you're trained, your instinct just says, keep them safe, keep them safe. And as a mother, you don't tell them to put a pointy arrow on their throat. And as a mother, you don't say, go ahead, smash that rebar, it's not going to hurt you. And as a mother, you clearly keep them away from fire. But I know that this is something that shatters their limiting beliefs, that just explodes their world as it did mine, to know that if you remain focused and if you have a goal and if you are diligent and if you align your energy, get focused on your goals and objectives, you can shatter your limiting beliefs. You can change the view of the world. You can change your destiny. You can achieve anything you want. So look at what you're doing today. Think about what limiting beliefs you have right now. Between here, you have limiting beliefs that were caused by the filters that you were raised with. Start shattering them and watch your life change. Watch your business change. Watch your prosperity in all areas of your life begin to change as you remove your limiting beliefs. Hope this assisted you in knowing that you have it. It's in here. It's not in here. Go forth and conquer the world, folks. It's a great place to be. Shatter those limiting beliefs and achieve prosperity in all areas of your life. Take care till next time.